Good morning, welcome back to the lab. Right, so a little bit of action today. Fortunately, everyone's going into lockdown tonight, but we've got just one little mission to do, and we get home, we close the gates, and that's that. So we're heading to the mount over to Tauranga there, pick up this Ford 9-inch diff for the Gloria. It's all been sorted out. There's a couple of little things that need finishing up, apparently some cosmetic stuff, but that's fine, you know, we can deal with that later on. At least if we can pick up that diff today and get it in the car, because it's a couple of weeks, like I say, we can plod along. There's a whole heap of stuff we can sort out from that point, but without the diff we really would be grinding to a bit of a halt pretty quickly. And do that stuff in the front end of the car. There's a bunch of plumbing supposed to turn up for the intercooler system today, the cooling system for the intercooler, and there's a bunch of stuff we can do for the wiring, but it's all it kind of intermingles, believe it or not. So yeah, ideally we need the diff, so that's what we're doing right now. So I've just fueled up. Dirty old bloody buggers, I'm not sure if you can see them over there at Mobile, $2.22 or something for 98. They're still thieving us, you know. So it's I think it was $1.80 something for, look at the sign, $1.86 for 91, and then it's $2.22 for 98. So 7 octane points is whatever that is, 40 cents or something. They're absolutely thieving bastards. But anyway, might stop at the top of the Kaimais there and show you guys a bit of a view from up there. Might as well, got time, heaps of time. And she's a beautiful day, so let's hit the road. Rightio, I told you I'd stop at the top of the Kaimais. We're quite a long way up here. I don't know if you can see much over there. It's a little bit misty, just enough that everything kind of blurs away into the distance. Not really at the top. It's a long way to the top and there's nowhere to stop. But still quite a lot of traffic on the road today, all things considered. Those of you outside of New Zealand, this bloody shabby New Zealand road sign telling you what you can and can't do. It's a shame we have people on the roads that actually need signs like that because they're idiots and they don't know. But yeah, never mind. It's going good. Here it is. Purring away. I don't suppose there's any neighbours to piss off out here, so we can give it a bit of a rum for you. Sorry, my chunky camera work. Right. No one else is around. We'll be alright. Listen to this. Not bad for a work ute, eh? Right, so it's 10 o'clock. I said I'd be there about 20 past or past 10, so I better get cracking on. Get this diff, get back to Hamilton, we'll get some stuff done. Yay! Rightio, so we made it. We're at the Krysler Shop at the Mount Maunganui in Tauranga. This bloody concrete wall behind us here. Poor old Tim that works here, he'll be battling away. That'll be the only thing he'll see for the next month. You guys are going to behave. It's going to be a month. It's not going to be 2 months or 3 months. Everyone's going to follow the effing rules, and we only need a month. So anyway, I've spoken with Tim and he said, yeah, it's a good idea. Let's have a look at a couple of the projects that he's got kicking around, because we're all going to be stuck at home. No one's going to be allowed to go visiting workshops and stuff. So this is really our last chance to get some content from elsewhere. We're not going to do track days and stuff like that. So we'll have a chat with Tim. We'll have a look at some of his vehicles, customers' vehicles. Righty guys, this is Tim from the Krysler Shop at the Mount Maunganui in Tauranga. This is his workshop. We're going to have a quick wander around. We're going to keep our 2 meters distance to keep everybody happy. So, g'day Tim, and welcome to the Labs video YouTube channel.
G'day everyone. Yeah, Tim from the Krysler Shop. Essentially we're a diff shop, but we have a few projects that morph into something bigger. Over here we've got a 52 Ford F1, which we've done a full chassis build on. 4-bar rear, 9-inch airbags. Still setting up the airbags. Just got a few valves on them at the moment, just so we can drive it. If we head up to the front, we've done a 460 and C6 build for it. So sort of 450, 500 horse. It's been built for towing and to do the on skid.
As you do.
Yeah.
My ute doesn't, well, it does. Every now and then there's a little skid happens, but I'm too afraid to rip into it and break it and then be like, oh no, big job to fix.
Yeah, since we built diffs, like the rear part of the car is always good. You know that's not going to break, but yeah, I guess there's other things that can.
For sure. And this is staying, as I believe, the outside of it's staying like that?
We've just got to try and get a repair cert for it, so we'll seal over it.
Yep.
Come out of Texas, just naturally weathered. A lot of sap on the outside. They're kind of well protected. If you have a look at that door there, you can look at the seat.
I'll open it with the tip of my little finger and wash my hands afterwards. No offence. We're just playing by the rules, guys. We're just trying to be as healthy as we possibly can. Oh, look at the seat in it.
Yeah, leather knitted action canvas here at the mount. He did that for us.
That's good, eh?
Yeah, total artist.
So it's like brand spanking new, but it looks evenly weathered.
Yeah, so it's the original seat frame, and we took all the springs out of it, and then built a plywood base, and then it's just been foamed. So it gets the height right down too, because normally you sit really high in these.
Yes.
So you get to look through the window rather than the top of the windscreen.
Still pretty nice. It's a good job, I like it, it's cool. Big fuel tank. Be able to do beach hop with no worries in that.
Trying to get at least 100 litres. The owner has a fuel card, so we needed cubic inches for this project.
We put $150 in the ute this morning on the way over here. And we had a third of the tank, I think, before I put that in.
Yeah.
And it didn't fill it up. It's brutal.
My F-truck here has a long range tank in it.
Yep.
So I think 380 is the most I've put in the 2 tanks.
Ouch!
There was still a bit to go. I kind of ran out of money.
As you do. And we've got a gasser over here. I'm going to wander around the front of the F-truck and hopefully I can find my way back to the
support panel.
Oh yeah, so all the front's all out of there. It's all tidy though underneath all that. So we've got a, did you say it was a 65?
Falcon, yeah, 65 Falcon, 2-door sedan.
There you go, there's actually not many of those left lying around the country.
Nice original car with a 6-cylinder in it, and we pretty much chopped it up in a weekend. So we're running a 351 Clevo.
No hate, guys. No hate, it's his car. If he wants to chop it up, it's the same as the Gloria. No hate. It's Ben's car, you can chop it up. People don't cry about me chopping and changing a Nissan Navara, but we have seen some comments about, oh, it's a nice car and you've chopped it up. So none of that. We've all got a long time to bloody sit around and do nothing. We don't want any fighting over people chopping up cars. It doesn't look, not being rude, doesn't look like it was a particularly mint example anyway. Tim, is that right?
Rust-free, that's all you really want.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a museum piece though, was it really? Yeah. So I'm sure there'll be a couple of museum pieces left in the world, guys, so don't stress. This is cool, like guys doing what they want to do with their stuff, creating cool machines. Love it. That's a custom column in there, is it? That's an aftermarket one?
It's all factory.
Oh, it's a factory one.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a 4-bar rear end in that as well, is it?
That's a leaf spring, so...
Oh, it's leaf spring.
Kelvin Racing, so it's called a Caltrack system.
Yep.
So split mono leaf springs with Caltrack bars.
I'm gambling here. Let's see if we can get on the ground and see it.
We've moved the springs in.
Yep.
So they used to be on the other side of the chassis rail, so they've gone inside.
Yes, to get the big fat tyres and...
Tub and slip clearance.
Yep.
Yeah, chassis rail up to the front. So we sell those Caltrack bars all the time.
Right.
Sort of early sort of 60s Ford and Australian and USA cars.
I'll sneak past you there. Give us our 2 metres clearance. We need warning bells and bloody high-vis vests on and buzzers and...
So leaf springs and straight axle in the front. gas style.
Oh, it is too. Yeah, I didn't even pick up on it. I was looking right at it and never even noticed. Awesome. We got one more here that you're saying we should have a yarn about. This, I'm not...
Yeah, this is the one that's just come in, so 57 Chevy long bed pickup.
I guessed right, it was a Chevy. I was nearly going to say it's a Chevy. I didn't want to embarrass myself,
Yeah,
but there you go.
Most stuff here is Ford, but the odd other breed comes in. So
And this is...
put a Camaro subframe on this, on the front of it.
Right.
And it's got a blown 585, being dynoed to 1125 horse.
Jeebus.
It's a street car. We've just tubbed it, we'll just cut the wheel arch out to get the 15 by 14s in it.
Oh, yep, big tyres. Big tyres. What are they? 31 by 18.5 R15 LT. Hoosiers. There you go, guys. That should get you some traction. It doesn't look that large from this particular angle, but when you consider the width of the flare or wheel tub or arch, whatever you want to call it, guard, plus that there, that's a big tyre. She's a big tyre. Nah, cool. So you've obviously got plenty to keep yourself busy for the next
Yeah,
little while, Tim.
I think I'm filling the next month. How long it drags on after that?
And you've got yourself stocked up with parts, I hear, so you shouldn't be running out of things to do. We might have 2 weeks, I reckon, 2 or 3 weeks, and we're going to be, uh-oh,
Yeah.
now what? Right, well, thanks for your time, Tim.
Cheers, everyone.
I'm sure everyone will appreciate it. Do you have a Facebook page at all?
Yeah, the Krysler Shop.
Yep.
Krysler spelled with a K, so the K-R-Y-S-L-E-R shop.
Yep.
You'll find what we do there on a daily basis.
Cool. All right. Not sure how grumpy YouTube's going to get about advertising on the channel, but whatever. Plenty of time to growl me and we can sort it out from there. All right. Thanks, Tim. Cheers, bye. Oh, that's us. We're home. So it's just sort of dawned upon me as I was cruising into Hamilton. That's probably the last time we'll be going anywhere in the ute anytime shortly. Not really supposed to be operating a business, what we're doing. We get away with it because we're operating from home, so there's no issues with cross-contamination, all that sort of carry on, like infecting people. But there's certainly not going to be any excuses for driving out of town to go and get parts and stuff like that, because it's non-essential travel. Can't be done. So couriers and stuff might get away with some bits and pieces, but unfortunately that's the last time we'll hear the ute going boom boom for a while. But anyway, we've got the diff in the back. I don't think we showed you too much of that, so let's do that. Right, so there you go. There's a Ford 9-inch diff, custom built specifically for our Gloria project by Tim at the Krysler Shop. So what we've done, we've used the Ford disc rotors on there, because then the handbrake assembly and everything, all that works all nicely. Shit, we're not going to be able to get any cables made. Never mind. Oh well, that's one of a million problems we're going to have. He's made some custom brackets so that we could use the Nissan GTR brake calipers on there, so that's pretty cool. And we've used the hoses that came with the car, 'cause they'll pass the cert and they're brand spanking new. So that's that. Set on the back of the ute. The biggest problem I've got right now is the marches on axle stand sitting there kind of in the way, because I kind of need to use the engine crane to get this into there. So it's lunchtime. I think what I'm going to do, to be honest, right now, is leave that there and go and have some lunch. Definitely time for lunch. Alright, I think that's probably enough footage for today anyway. That'll do for a video. Hopefully that was entertaining. This Ford's a pretty cool way, but Nissans are better. Definitely. Gotta have a Nissan. Love the Nissans. So, next video, we're going to put that diff in the back of this car, and I'll show you what we were going to do with the brackets to suit the 4-link suspension and all that sort of carry on. And we can have a look at what we're going to do with the exhaust. We're going to have a look at what size wheel spaces we need to put the wheels on. Then I can tidy up those inner guards, and I can, what else can we do? Figure out what we're doing with the drive shaft, see what we can do about getting one made at the moment. Might not happen. Whole heap of stuff, so that's cool. I'm really happy. A little bit of stress off my plate. We do have something that we can actually get on with and earn some money at the moment, so we're not going to have to put our hand out, ask the government for money. A lot of people just had no choice, really. We don't have to at this point in time, so that's awesome. We can carry on, make our own way through the world and be happy. All right, cheers guys, see you next time.